Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. I'm the brother Taziyar Gabor from Waco, Texas. Prophets in Babylon, Waco, Texas, under the branch of the Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida camp. The warnings to the elders and apostles of GMS, and peace, salutations to the whole elect. All right. Yeah, so I remember in the morning, my phone couldn't do anything. Couldn't call, couldn't get on the internet. Like, the whole thing would just be backed up. And I thought my phone bill was off, but it turns out, AT&T, and it was someone else, they had a worldwide shortage. This made me instantly think about the scripture Amos 8 and 11. But it also makes you think, the Lord can shut this thing down at any moment. And ultimately, he's going to do it through Esau. Alright? Left-hand side. So, let's read this. See what it says. It says AT&T says service has been restored after massive outage. So it was a worldwide outage. AT&T in the country's largest carrier with more than 240 million subscribers. So 240 million people, phones was shut down. You couldn't go on the internet, couldn't call nobody, it wouldn't even ring. Couldn't go on any type of app. And that, it was for a good 6 hours. And look how it transitioned, from a snap of a finger. That's all it takes. So, AT&T said Thursday afternoon that all of its customers impacted by a nationwide service outage have cell service again after hours without the ability to place calls. I remember trying to call my dad, my father, and then my mother to see if it would work, because I thought my bill was cut off. So I was like, dang, they must have just cut the whole thing off. It wouldn't even ring. Alright, send text or access internet without Wi-Fi. An AT&T spokesperson provided the update shortly before 3:30 p.m. Eastern, nearly 12 hours after customers began reporting issues. And Jake can't go without the internet. No, two things. Jake can't go without food and the internet. So Jake was bugging out. And I thought to myself, I was like, whatever, I'll just pay it in the morning. I was a little mad, but, I would have just took the L. Because ultimately, this is going to happen for real on a worldwide scale. Nobody's going to have these luxuries of the flesh, being able to go on your phone and all that. The Lord is going to take all that from us. And he's going to test us soon. Alright? And I'll just hit it off with Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So, soon, it's going to be a famine of hearing the words of the Lord, meaning the Lord is going to take his prophets off the street corners. And we're not going to be prophesying. We're not going to be doing classes. Because that's going to be the time of judgment. also known as Jacob's Trouble, which is fastly approaching. And it ain't gonna be no internet calling your mom, dad, brother, you know. And the Lord is gonna test us. You're gonna see if we about it. You know, we're not gonna have access to our phones. You know, because ultimately, you're gonna put the spirit on this devil. You know, shut down the internet. Whether it be an EMP attack or however it goes down, you know, he's gonna test brothers to see. So that right there, that was just a little anklet to what's gonna really happen, you know, soon during the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, this scripture is just talking about hearing the words of the Lord. So a famine of hearing the words of the Lord, let alone it is going to be a famine of food and water. So the Lord is going to completely take away all fleshly desires, and brother's going to get tried. So when that happened, you know, I automatically thought of the scripture, Amos 8 and 11. So that's what's to come. All right. So verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So they're gonna run to and fro, seeking to get this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, to know what's going on in those times, but they're not gonna find it. And that's the 2/3, because they had the chance, and look what they doing with it. All right. So my close out. You know, it's gonna be a famine. It's gonna be a famine of the word soon. Internet will be shut down soon. But with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakodash. I'm Taziar Gabar from Prophets in Babylon, Waco, Texas. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation on down to the whole elect. Shalom.